Let's see. Do I got him? Got it. I think it's coming up here. What's up, young blood? What's up, man? What's up, Q?
What's up? What's up?
Good with you, man. What happened to your
I'm
camera?
good.
Yeah, you on fire over here, man. You getting leads in and everything. Tell me how things going, man.
Last couple of days, I
Yeah,
feel like, yeah, I mean, people been picking up. I feel like it's kind of when I call too, because I call around like 5 p.m.,
yeah,
6 p.m. time when people getting home. And so
exactly.
I feel like I catch a couple people that way. But yeah, things been fine, been good really. Last couple of
Yeah,
days, terms of
I
that.
love hearing the energy, man. Yeah, between 9 and 11, and really between I think they say 5 and 8 are some of the best times to cold call. Exactly for what you said. Yeah, man. I spoke to Ricardo today, and that was a great look. Tell me more about that call and what happened. You know,
Card, I'm trying to remember
what's the brother
exactly.
that you pivoted and was like, "Yo, you might be a buyer or a seller." You text me last night about him.
Mm. Um, That's the guy I think it is. I
Mhm.
think how he kind of came off kind of like aggressive,
Oh,
if I'm
word?
not mistaken.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shoot.
But
I
this
want
might be a different guy. Let me see.
to see. Hey, everyone. This is Courtney. What's up? Oh, Jason, I see your question. I'm gonna get that real quick. But since I'm starting this over on YouTube
Oh,
Live, this is Courtney with Quentin, the youngest member of the Aqua Team. What is the Aqua Team? It's a professional home buying company where we help people. We solve problems and we create opportunities for income and wealth through real estate. And one of the primary ways we do that is locking up properties at discounted prices by talking directly to sellers who often are either in stress situations or the properties in distress, or there's so many myriad of reasons or ways that we can support and help. And one of the youngest brothers up here is Q Sav. We on here. Quentin, I call him Q Sav because he's my LB. But he is a savage in life and on the phones, just taking over, just taking life by the reins. I wish I had that drive, ambition, and mindset at such a really any time in my life, but at such a young age. But yeah, me and Q just chopping it up, talking about some of the calls he's been making lately. He's already on the phones, making calls, making dreams come true, and bringing leads in. So that's what we're chatting about. But yeah, man, and he goes through like what 200, $250 of calls a day. So on the Mojo Dollar. So I'm not surprised that you're having a hard time remembering which one you're talking about, though, man. But
yeah, I figured it out though.
yeah.
So what I'm pretty sure happened is he he either had sold the house or he
Mhm.
had who he wasn't interested in selling that house in particular that I was talking about. And I asked him, do you have any other properties that you would um be interested in selling? And then he
Pretty
said,
cool.
and I said, particularly anything, that needs a little bit of love and stuff like that. He said,
Mhm.
I buy properties in the area and um yeah, like that's kind of like my thing in the Baltimore area. And I think he's from like New York, but I think he buys like a lot of property in Baltimore.
Right.
And
That's
so I
good.
was like, you could buy, you could sell with him, you could be as versatile as you want with him, really. So kind of put him under both of those lists.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, that is what's up. I love that you're using the script, that you're pivoting, that you put them on both lists, that you thought about it. Hey, one of your fellow former Park School members, Chris Westbrook, just jumped on the IG Live, man. So,
Mm.
Chris, I'm talking to Quentin Brown over on YouTube Live. Quentin's working with us. I'll give you the whole government name. My bad, Q. But he's working with the Aqua team, man, doing awesome things. Hope you blessed too. Heck yeah, man. Oh, and let me jump on Jason's questions. It looks like it's an interesting one. Jason has a question. Jason.owens.961 over on Instagram. One of the awesome folks, him and his wife, a power duo. Him and Quinn, they are doing their thing as well. The question is: have some of the properties been sold for like 1K? Question: how have some of these properties been sold for like 1K when I researched them on the S dot? Well, there's a couple things there. They might have like literally been sold for 1,000, and sometimes people will like transfer ownership and have to do some type of fund, like put some money down. Hell, some of these properties really Did sell for 1,000. Like shit. We literally the property Payson Street that we just assigned, the dude didn't want any money for it. And so we were like, yo, we'll give you $1. Or I did tell him that whatever we assign it for, or if we make money off it, we'll give him 5% back. But he was like, yo, man, you need to do a course on follow-ups because we've been talking to him for like 2 years, just calling. I can't even say talking to him, been calling him for like a year and a half, 2 years, because most time he wouldn't even pick up. But he called us when he finally was ready to go. So that's why it's so important to follow up or have a system where you're following up. And Quentin, man, I really am thankful for you thinking about that guy and pivoting to ask for a buyer and seller, because he started asking about wholesaling. And as y'all may know, we just launched our course and our coaching program, Do REI Deals, show you better to tell you. And so it helped me realize, I need to have like a script or a spiel or a way to, let him know, just like we let him know we can buy properties or sell properties. I need to let him know the value we add in these course, man. Anyways, I'm babbling like a mug, man. How else you been doing this week, man? Besides just the making the calls and everything, how everything else going?
Pretty good. I'm working out a couple of things in terms of like routines and daily stuff that I need to get done for my personal well-being. But yeah, that's what I'm just focused on. Focus on myself, and I'm having fun with that. And I didn't think I would have had as much fun just working with myself, but I really am.
That's the space you need to be in too, man. Because like being able to use your imagination to realize, oh, I can really do what the hell I want. And I'm a pretty awesome human being because of what the universe or what God has given me. It feels like a child at play, and you having that type of energy push you in the right vibrations to attract the right things to you, man. So that's really cool to hear.
And I also just got started reading a good book. Somebody recommended me, The Go Giver. It's really good book.
Wait, did we send that to you?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'm about to say I said hell yeah, that's what's up, man. The Go Giver, go get it, yeah. So what part you started on? Where you at?
I just started it like right before I started the call. That's what I do when I call. I read a book. But
yeah, dude, awesome.
Yeah.
Mindset.
I mean, but you can just tell off the start, like, and I love how he kept talking about how the man is radiating wealth instead of, you can tell he's wealthy because he got this big house, he got this, that, and the third. He was really emphasized the fact that this man radiates that energy. I really like that part.
That's dope. Yeah, you could be surrounded by material wealth and still seem so impoverished or scarcity mindset. You could be surrounded by what people seem poverty, but like radiate wealth and all. But I mean, I love it, man. I might have to pick that back up and reread it. I'll reread it with you, man. So, brother, man. So, I see. Where should we go from here, man? We do a lot of cold calling together, but I think that you had a call that somebody said he's available to talk today. Maybe you can listen to me call him because you set it up for me, and then like give me some critiques, and then if we have time, we could like listen to one of your calls.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
So this guy said he'd be available to talk around 8:00. So, maybe we should pull up one of your calls first, so they can be a little closer to 8:00 when we call, so we're not seeming like hunger breath. So I'm gonna pull up Quentin. I'm going through Mojo and listening and pulling up one of the recordings. You gotta listen to your recordings, folks. Dang, you talked to him for 9 minutes?
It's probably mostly me typing.
You said probably what's that?
Mostly me typing notes and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's no problem with that. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, let me well, I guess since I'm gonna call him, let's listen to that one. All right.
After calling, but I can't talk to her.
Oh, okay.
What did you say? Next going off. Okay, I got you.
All right, I'm gonna give one note right there. So instead of asking when's a better time to talk to you, go ahead and remember, we always are setting the rules and letting them, make the choice once they know the rules. So instead of when's the next time I can talk to you is, all right, how about should I call you back between like 8 and 9 or, 8, I'm just giving out numbers or, all right, now then, okay, how about I give you a call back? Should I call you back tomorrow morning? And yeah, say between 9 and 11 so that it really helps them frame it. And then they're like, oh, nah, next Thursday, because sometimes people, if you ask them when should I call you back, they won't give you a time. But fortunately, he gave you a specific, time frame. But just in the future, not everybody may do that,
Okay.
All right, so you can add that. And there was something else that was just said that made me think about something I needed to do. Oh, I can't quite remember. It's all right, let's listen to. No, that's shoot. I'm just I just remembered just a random person I need to call. While we're on the phone, yeah, I want you to listen to some calls. So let me call this one guy and see what's going on. I apologize, Courtney. My sister saying she's flying to Maryland. My sister will signal any document fixed form, property house sale will. I'm not understanding what he's trying to say. So let me just call home before I call this other number he gave me. And give me some critiques, brother. This is a follow-up, so it's not going to necessarily follow the script, but let me know if I'm setting the stage or getting the pre-commitment, all that good stuff,
Okay.
What? Apologize, my sister saying she said she.
Please leave your message for 410901729
Hi, Holland. This is Courtney. I got your message, but it came in a little unclear. So I just wanted to try to talk to you to see what step we are in or just make sure we're on the same page. Feel free to call me back at your convenience. I know you have the number, but just in case, it's 410-429-1149. 410-429-1149. Take care. So that's the guy who's, that I was actually talking to you all about on Slack. I won't get into too much of the details, but he has a property, has a tenant. They're going to have a huge conflict. And he says, I'm apologize, Mr. Courtney. Mine's sister, she's saying, she flying to come to Maryland and married 22. I'm and sister will signature any document information form, property house sale with in person. Oh, keep everything aside. Oh, you know what I did, bro? So here it is. Q. So, we all have biases, right? And sometimes you want to appeal to a bias. One of those biases is loss aversion. Do I still got you, Quentin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so loss aversion. So some people are more scared of losing something than they are of gaining something. So if you literally, research shows that you tell somebody you have the chance to lose $10 or you have the chance to gain $100, they will much prefer, regardless of what the number chances are, regardless of what you can say you have a 20% chance of losing $10, or you have a 90% chance of gaining $100. Some people will still, and maybe those numbers are too skewed, will still be afraid to lose that $10 and more afraid and more want to keep the $10 or be afraid of losing the 10 than the opportunity to maybe gain 100. And so my message to him was, because I was trying to give a sense of urgency. We were talking. I'm trying to see, can we lock this up? And I said, hey, we have the funds set aside, but if we need to use it for other properties that we want to buy, just let us know. No problem. Hey, we have the funds set aside to buy this, but if we can use it for other properties we want to buy, hey, no problem. So then his English is not the best, but he responds, hey, please, wait. My sister's coming in May. She'll sign any documents, whatever. Please keep the money aside. And so that's a good sign for me because it's hey, or for us, because hey, the sister wants, or he thinks the sister wants to sign. but May's still too far along. Anything can happen between what today, the 12th, to whenever she gets in there. So I really need to give them a call and tighten and pull the rope in together, because time can kill deals. Even though you don't want to seem deal breathy, time can kill deals when you're have something out there just lingering. But let me make one more call before we call this other brother. Man, my ears are burning, bro.
Huh?
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney from the Aqua team. Just I got your information from Hong. I think he's your sister's brother. I mean, not your sister, your wife's brother, maybe. Is this Mr. Vin?
My mom. My mom.
Okay, so I think he gave me your information to chat with you because we're in conversation about buying one of the properties they own. Does that sound familiar to you, or am I just catching you off guard here?
The one in Baltimore.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, great. So I'm a little confused if we're supposed to be speaking, or he said that you wanted to chat with me, or is that wrong, or do you have any idea why we'd be talking?
My wife and her brother or is a co-owner of the house.
Okay. All right. So is your wife available to talk, or should I
Okay. Mới thằng này cho nó.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Courtney. This is Courtney. I've been speaking to your brother Hong about the property you all own in Curly Street in Baltimore.
Yes? Yes, sir?
Yes, ma'am. He gave me your information because we're in the process. I did talk to him about the situation over there and the challenge that's happening with a tenant that's not paying. And well, first of all, is this a bad time to talk? I don't want to. I know it sounds like it's a bad time. Is this?
No, you can talk.
Oh, okay. So I usually when I talk to folks about buying a property, I just like to speak to everybody who's making the decision so that.
That's my husband.
Oh, great. Oh, awesome.
The
So.
one you talk is my husband. That's why I tell him to call you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you can talk to him, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Oh, sure.
He's my husband.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I just need to know, are you all moving forward with the purchase? We have the money set aside, but I mean, if you're not moving forward, no problem. We just need to know if we're buying this property this month, or if you all are holding on to it. We're just trying to figure out what direction we're going with the money we have set aside for the property.
Em muốn đặt định giờ mà với giá đó 56.000 vậy đó. Thì đó theo giá mà nó nói. And how would you decide to pay for if we live far away?
Well, what we normally do is we get an email address and we'll send it through a secured e-sign. So if you have an email address, I can send that over to you, and then her brother would sign. And then the next step would be for the title company would just contact you all, and they could send over a note, they'll do all the paperwork for us in the next couple of weeks. But the first step would be to get her email address and send it through HelloSign.
My wife gonna be in Baltimore in May 20. Is it okay to meet you there?
That's no problem at all. May 20. Now, I don't know if we're still we buy like a lot of properties each month. So we buy about 3 or 4 properties or putting them under contract each month. So if you guys want to wait to that time, that's no problem. We understand that. Just know that we may already have other properties under contract and all. Does she not have an email address?
Yeah, but my brother, he doesn't know how to use the email. He doesn't know how to use the
Well,
internet too.
That makes sense. Well, if we get that from her, I literally live around the corner from Hong. He lives on the corner. That's how he got to talk to us. He sees my phone. He sees my car with our company information on it. So I've actually been over to the house, and have met with Hong already. But I could start with her and then actually walk the paperwork over to Hong if that's something that makes sense.
Okay, can you send the information at the email?
Sure. What's your email address?
DINH
DINH
VIET.
V as in like Victor.
Yeah.
VINP
EP.
EP DIEP
VINH
VINH
at yahoo.com.
at yahoo.com. Or I'm going to read it back to you. Let's see. So I have D as in David, I as in what is that? Indigo, N as in Nick, H Harry, V Victor, I Indigo, E elephant, P P
Tom.
yeah, and then VINH. Oh, it said T like Tom, T.
Yeah.
Okay.
And V the last one is my first name, V like Victor, INH.
Awesome. So DINH VIET at yahoo.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll send it to you all through HelloSign. You can pull it off to look at it if it's makes sense to you all. Can I give you a call this time tomorrow, or can I call you tomorrow morning around 11?
Can you work by this time, because I work night shift, so in
Sure.
the morning actually.
That sounds good. Well, I appreciate you letting me call you, Mr. Vin, and hopefully we can get this done and take this. I know it's been a little bit of a headache for Hong over there, so hopefully it'll all work out. But I appreciate you taking my call.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. See what you got for feedback, sir?
Great patience. That was great patience, because, in fact, I've had some of those calls where it's like, you understand they don't speak English as well, and either it's hard to understand what they're saying, or they're speaking a little slower, and it gets a little tired. And I saw your face; it was kind of like scratching out sometimes, like kind of like trying to figure out exactly what was going on,
Right.
but you never showed that in your voice, really, and I really like that. So
I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, you can't be faulting somebody for if I was speaking whatever their native tongue is and I was learning, I would definitely have a hard time probably being clear. So I was just trying to make sure I knew what happened. Thanks, man. What do you think about as far as like when he said that they'll be there May 20th?
be there, mate.
Or as far as because May 20th is like a month from now.
Yeah, it's like a month from now.
What's up, REI.just? What's the deal? Did I sound too like pushy when I was like, well, hey, we can do this, but how about we just start with you? Did it?
I feel like because you kind of do have to be pushy in that like situation because of when the date is.
Right.
But I never felt like you really were too pushy with them.
Yeah.
Never felt that.
No,
The only time that you might have at the end is like, if you're kind of going to like tell them, I would say do it a little bit more straightforward instead of like because I feel like people sometimes when you try to like slide something in there like that, or like you're not straightforward with it, they try to like take it as like, oh, they're trying to get one over on me.
I got you. Yeah.
But that's not for every person. I don't think that's how they took that, but that's just like in general.
Well, I appreciate that. That's something to note. Hey, brother, you mind if we do 2 more calls, man? I know I'm.
No, that works.
All
Definitely.
right. All right. So let me call, and again, usually we've got Q doing these calls here, but I'm also combining my follow-ups and all that stuff. Oh, and man, my buyer has flaked on it, so I got to figure out a way to get back in there unless you got a buyer who's.
Hello?
Hey, Hong, how's it going, man? This is Courtney.
How you, Courtney?
I'm feeling good, man. Guess what? I just got off the phone with your sister and her husband. I just finished speaking with them.
All right, well, that's right. How's it?
Well, they said that. Well, a couple of things. I let them know I got the email address, and I'm going to go ahead and send the paperwork on to them so that they can look over it. And if they're comfortable with it, they'll sign it and send it back. And then I'll send it to you. Because they